Hey guys, I hope you are doing amazing. I am coming to you with a element reading. This is going to be for the element air. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarians, this is your reading. If you have any of those placements in your chart, this will be a good reading to watch. Please be reminded that not every single reading will be for you. Do not force any message to fit you. And use your discernment. Okay, I hope you are doing amazing. Thank you to everybody who has liked, shared, commented and subscribed to the channel so far. I'm currently getting ready for a little play day at my house for my kid and his little two friends, so that's what we're doing, preparing the little kiddie food. I'm always doing something, trust me. Life is busy, but that's how I like it. So air signs, we're going to be taking a look. I actually dug out my extra cards that I like to use that have been tucked away somewhere. So we've got the energy oracle, which I absolutely love. So we're going to be digging into that. We're going to be dancing around. We might get to the situations love oracles, and then we're going to do some tarot for you. Okay, so what do the air signs need to know at this time? Messages for the air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Gemini, Libra, Aquarians. And I must say, Aquarius, I love how you're showing up and showing out for your readings. You guys are doing a lot. You're watching the videos, you're reaching out, you're liking the videos. So I'm very much paying attention to that, and I will be kind of like giving extra readings for those videos that get extra likes and views, because it's only right that I give back to those who give to me. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So I just thought I'd highlight that, because I've realized the last couple of Aquarian readings, yeah, you've been doing the thing, and it's making me proud. So I just wanted to say that. So thank you, honestly, much appreciated. Right, let's take a look. Aquarius, what is going on for Aquarius, please? Let me get my life together. Okay. Oh. Messages for the Aquarians, okay? No, messages for the air signs. Aquarius, you're taking over. Messages for the air signs. Let's see, what do we need to know for Gemini, Libra and Aquarius at this time? Caring connections, number 14. Okay. Messages for the air signs. I know I'm probably going to slip up again, because I don't really do element readings. I've not done one in a while. I thought, let me do something different today. The sun. Ooh, some of you have got a really beautiful blossoming connection that could be coming in for you. I do feel like somebody really likes you. Somebody enjoys your company. You make someone really happy, or you will be. Okay, this is going to be a mutual feeling though as well. The number 1 could be significant. Adjacent possibilities. I do feel like this is going to open you up to a multitude of different things. For example, you could be getting involved with somebody who rubs shoulders with people who could help you with your work, help you with your craft, help you with something that you're doing, possibly a project. And there's something about this person opening you up to the new. Woman holding a heart. For some of you, it is a feminine energy that could be coming in, whether you resonate with feminines, masculines, whatever you like. Whatever you're into. Indecision. What's indecision? Patience. A lot of you are going to be wanting to take this slow, or this person will. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel. I feel like a lot of you are going to be trying to really draw for what is going to give you the most stability. So if you have any inkling that someone is not for you, or someone is not going to bring forth what's going to make you happy, what's going to make you feel safe and grounded, then I do see you kind of dithering as to whether this is the right choice for you. I do see you making a decision on somebody coming up here. We're going to get some tarot to clarify what this might be for you. But there's something about you giving somebody a chance, but also, you know, being patient. Being patient with yourself, being patient with them. For some of you, you could be getting over something of the past and you're having to open up to new love again, okay? But I do feel like you're going to be very fulfilled in whatever this is. I feel sneezy. I've been burning an incense in my house and I had to open the window because it just got too much. Me and my incense. It smells nice though, but it's got a bit smoky, so my back door is open right now to the garden. Oh, but yeah, the house smells nice. It's still actually burning behind me, so let's see what this is. Tell me about this for the air signs. 5 of Wands and the Chariot in the reverse. A lot of you are going to differ as to whether this is what you want. A lot of you could be very conflicted mentally. And I do feel like that's to do with something that you've been through in the past. Maybe you feel like, is there any point in opening up to this connection? Is this going to end like the rest? I do see you kind of going back and forth in your own head. I do see you battling with something here, whether you should go forward or yeah, you do. Possibly a lot of you have got trust issues. I'll be honest with you with the 7 of Swords. You could have dealt with people, connections, you know, even if it's not romantic, of a deceptive nature. A lot of people could have tried to pull the wool over your eyes, you know, told you one thing, did another thing. And I feel like when you're presented with this connection, air signs, this is going to be a moment where you're going to be feeling like, is this going to end like the rest? Page of Wands. You do have somebody who is very interested in you. This person likes you. This person's intrigued by you. And with the Judgment card, you're going to be called to make a decision as to whether to embark on getting to know this person or whether you're going to keep it moving. And for a lot of you, I see that you should actually give it a chance. You know, no one's saying you got to deep dive into the deep blue sea head first. You know, take it slowly. Dip your foot in. Dip a little bit more in. Sounds a bit crude, but you know what I'm saying. Dip into your ankle, get your calf wet a little bit, get your kneecaps wet, get up to them thighs until you're swimming. Listen, this is how you need to do it. And I do see you giving this a chance. But you're going to have a choice as to whether to embark on this or not. With the Queen of Wands, I do feel like you're going to be made to feel very attractive by this person. This person is going to be making you feel good, okay? And that might get you a little bit more cozy. You might be more inclined to get a little bit more wet. Dip your toe in, dip your calf in, dip your knee. You get where I'm going. I'm gonna stop it there because it's too early, okay? And I've got children coming to my house today, so I feel like I got to keep it, you know. Even though they're not here in the room. Yeah. So that's what that is. Okay. So I do feel like you're going to be considering a new connection coming up here. Let's take a look, air signs, at what you need to know. Any general messages. In fact, let me draw for the Situation Love Oracle, because I've not used these cards in a while. And I saw them. I thought, yeah, let me draw for these. We're going to just freestyle today. Messages for Gemini, Librans, and Aquarians, please. The Chaser, fear of abandonment, chasing codependencies. Okay. Healing heart, yeah. Healing heartbreak, toxicity or addiction, abusive relationship, sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, and stalking, not enough. Lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego, fear, frustrations. For a lot of you air signs, I do feel like you were dealing with I feel like for a lot of you, you could have maybe overgave in a situation, or you were pursuing something. Take that as it resonates, okay? You don't need to be stalking somebody outside their house. You know, you don't need to be following them everywhere, you know. Put it into perspective for your own particular situation. I do feel like you were pursuing somebody in some way, shape, or form. And this person possibly made you feel like you wasn't adequate, or you didn't have enough for them. You could have felt like you were trying to impress somebody, make somebody interested in you, make somebody love you, if you like, you know, make somebody attracted to you, okay? Somebody who you was particularly interested in. But with healing heart and healing heartbreak, I do feel there's a certain element of you dealing with that and tackling that wherever you are on this timeline. I do feel like somebody's keeping an eye on you though, somebody who you could have pursued in the past. And I do feel like also maybe you've withdrawn from this individual now to concentrate on yourself. And it's when you do that, you're going to have this new connection that's going to come in, the connection that we've said already in the beginning. I do feel like possibly somebody could be wanting to come back. Let's see. The Sword and the Rose. Clarity, truth, revelations, honor, protection, determination. I do feel like this person will attempt to return. But with the Snake card, competition, enemy, the other woman, look over your shoulder. I do feel like this person may not have the best intentions for you. It could just be that they enjoyed the thrill of the chase, you were giving that to them, and that fulfilled something in them, and now you've kind of redirected your attention because you were being made to feel as though you wasn't adequate, or they weren't even looking in your direction, or they weren't interested. You left it alone. You're going to have something new here, I do see that, but this person is now going to be, you're piquing this person's interest now that you're not interested in them, you know. Use your discernment. I don't know if you're going to have time for this person, but this person will attempt to reach out to you. But with the snake, what's underneath the snake? Keys on a ring. Yeah, this person, yeah, twin flame. No surprise, okay? Whether you resonate with the twin flame journey or not, yin and yang balance, union, duality, complement, polar opposites. Now, the twin flame journey is a very push and pull dynamic. Go and do your research. You know, it could be that's the type of connection that you had with this person, but I do feel like this person has got other people in their energy. This person possibly indulges in other people, and maybe that's the reason why the attention was not on you. Okay, I have to deliver the message. Right, let's take a look at some tarot. Let's get you some general messages, air signs. Okay, general messages. I'm going to use this deck. This is the Goddess Tarot, something like that. Using all the decks I've not used in ages, which feels good. It's like it feels like you're using a brand new deck. Messages for the air signs, please. Gemini, Librans and Aquarians. What do they need to know at this time? Okay, let's see. Messages for the air signs. What does the air signs need to know at this time? Tell me. Different messages could come out, or it could just be, we'll see what comes out. We'll see what happens. We've got the Magician card. Okay. We've got the Empress. Ooh, okay. We've got the Eight of Cups. Oh, you knowing your worth in a situation, you standing up for yourself and not settling, and actually, you know, sending a message out into the universe that you know your value and you know what you deserve, is actually manifesting something brand new. I feel like it took you to walk away from trying or over trying with an individual. With the Crone of Swords, yeah, somebody was very cold and detached with you in the past. This could be a Gemini, Libra or an Aquarius, like your placement, like yourselves, wherever you've got that placement. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus as well. But there's something about you walking away and knowing your value. You know, you've sent a message out into the universe, telling the universe that you are ready for something reciprocal. This is what I get from that. We've got the Four of Pentacles. We've got the Ace of Pentacles. This is exactly what I'm getting. You holding back from an individual, you knowing your value, you not overgiving, you only being reciprocal to the things that are reciprocal to you, is providing you with a brand new opportunity, and the universe supports this because you've sent out some sort of message, whether you realize it or not, that you want better, you want different, you know your value. And when you do that, energetically something shifts, and you actually align with relationships, partnerships, people, whether that's, you know, relationships of a romantic nature, platonic, whatever that is, new business opportunities. When you know your value and you stand in that power, the universe stands in that power with you. And in effect, they back you up on this and they send you exactly what it is that you're aligning with. I do see an alignment coming in for you. With the Three of Cups, yeah, this is you having reciprocal relationships. This is you going into unions that are more equally yoked to what you're aligning to. And I do see there's something about your worth. There's something about you knowing your worth. And there's something about you not settling for something less. Because I do feel like you had someone that had you, they had you effed up. Let's be honest. They did. Two of Cups and the World. Yeah. There's a new cycle that's beginning of you becoming more balanced and meeting people that are more balanced, okay? For a lot of you, you are craving some sort of new union. Crone of Pentacles. This is the King of Pentacles. A lot of you do have an earth sign that could be interested in you. Two of Wands. Again, there's that decision as to whether to go into the sun, okay? The decision whether to choose happiness. We do have the Five of Cups. You know, a lot of you could have a lot of sadness associated with somebody who you could have dealt with in the past. Could be a Leo that's coming in for you or an earth sign. But I do see you making a decision on a new connection. And this connection is going to be more grounded and more stable. And in effect, it's going to bring you more happiness than what you've been dealing with. But there's something about you having to close out a past cycle of maybe settling. You know, maybe chasing relationships that weren't for you. Possibly overgiving in order to kind of just receive not much in return. Okay, I do see that here. Let's grab you a few clarifiers. Tell me about this Magician card, please. Spirit, please tell me about that Magician card. We've got the Justice, we've got the Temperance, and we've got the Ten of Swords. It's been a painful realization. It's been a painful realization. But what you get out of it is, you know, compromise from people who are like-minded, from people who are on the same page as you, from people who actually want to and desire to work with you with the Three of Pentacles. Now, for a lot of you, this can be relationships that will lead to long-term happiness. But for some of you, it is just working relationships, you know, finding people who are on your team, finding people who have the same vision as you. But it was a painful realization, you know, it was a painful realization with the Ten of Swords. It wasn't easy to have that alignment come to you. That wasn't an easy alignment to get to. It wasn't easy to get there because you actually had to go through a lot of disappointment, possibly betrayal, pain, you know, injustice. And there's some sort of fairness that's coming in with the Temperance card and the Justice card. Some of you are dealing with a Libra or a Sagittarius, or you have these highly aspected in your chart. There's something about balance being restored, but it's after a rude awakening. You know, it's after pain. There's something about that here. But what you get rewarded with is people who are willing to compromise, people who see the vision, people who want, you know, what's at the end of the rainbow, which is the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is whatever it is to you. What is your ultimate happiness? When you think of happiness, what is that for you? That doesn't necessarily have to be, you know, the white picket fence and everything else. It could just be contentment within self, with your soul tribe. It could just be a happy, healthy family life. You know, take it as it resonates, but there's something about you having to go through an awakening, go through pain, go through betrayal, go through misfortune in order to have that realization over what is going to be aligning for you. Okay, so there was a purpose to the pain, there was a purpose to that betrayal, you know. And when we start to see it that way, that's when we step into our true self with the Empress and the Ace of Pentacles, and we are in turn rewarded for things that maybe didn't go in our favor. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. This really knocks your confidence, whatever this was that happened in the past. And I do feel like you see that maybe you lost yourself, okay? Maybe you actually see, and that's not comfortable. That statement there is not comfortable. You losing yourself through disappointment, you losing yourself and possibly wanting a relationship, a partnership, a job, an opportunity that didn't come into fruition, and it knocked your confidence, okay? But there's something about you taking the L, because we've all taken L's, taking the L, staying in that Empress mode and walking with your head held high, you know, because L's don't need to stay L's. You can get an L in one place and get lots of W's showered on you in another place, okay? And I do feel like it's about taking it and putting it into perspective, and you allowing that L to happen and you not gripping onto the disappointment is pushing you forward with the Eight of Wands, okay? the Ace of Pentacles. What am I trying to tell you? Okay, that Devil is not far behind. What is this here? Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. Yeah, as you close out the cycle, that Devil will attempt to come back, whoever that is. But it's to distract you off your path. Because if they were really that interested, when you were pursuing them, you know, put it into perspective. Somebody who really wants you around will make the environment conducive for you to be around. They will put in the effort, okay? You wouldn't need to force anybody who wants to, you know? If they don't want to, they won't, okay? And when we start to think that way, life gets a lot easier, okay? And things can come into our life that do want us around. People who do want to work with us. People who value our energy, okay? And from what I can see, Gemini, Librans and Aquarians, you are really stepping into your own, and you are, sorry about that, the video cut. You are finding yourself, okay? You are finding yourself all over again. The Hierophant. Yeah, there's something that you needed to let go of. You could have been dealing with somebody that was really mean. Somebody who made you feel bad about yourself. That's another thing I'm getting as well with the Tower. There's something about something coming crumbling down because you were dealing with somebody who was committed to misunderstanding you, okay? This person was committed to being mean. This person was committed to just not being compliant. Maybe they felt like they had it like that. Maybe they felt like they could, okay? And I do feel like you gripped onto this person with the Four of Pentacles. And, you know, with this Hierophant card, this was what you wanted from a person who was committed to not giving that to you. You know, you were committed to trying to get something out of a person who was committed to not allowing it to happen for the both of you, okay? And it was a given that it wasn't going to work. That's what I see. Anything else that the Air Sign Collective need to know? Anything else? The Eight of Cups. Again, this is about walking away, okay? There's definitely something that you're needing to walk away from, or you have walked away from in order for the new beginning to happen, okay? It's kind of a given in this situation here. But I do feel like, yeah, what I was just about to say, I do feel like you really have stepped into the energy of self-love with that Queen of Cups. Some of you, you're meeting somebody who is very caring, as a contrast to somebody who's committed to making things difficult, committed to misunderstanding you, committed to not working with you because it's out there. You know, some people are committed to misunderstanding you. You know, no amount of explaining, no amount of trying is going to get somebody to do something they just don't want to do, or they feel like you're not worthy of it, you know, but you are. And the person who knows that you're worthy of it will give that to you. The people who know you're worthy of value, time, whatever that is, reciprocation, they will give it to you in a heartbeat and then some, okay? It won't be hard, okay? That's the difference. It won't be hard. And when we start to recognize that difference with the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Cups, it's easy to choose yourself every single time. It's easy to choose love, okay? It's easy to also recognize love as well, okay? So there was a purpose to the pain with the Ten of Swords. There was a purpose to the pain. Just sometimes it's a little bit uncomfortable till we get that fairness that we deserve, okay? And that's for all of us. That's for all signs. Ten of Cups. The Lovers. Reciprocation. And this doesn't need to be romantic, but for a lot of you it is. A lot of you are getting into some sort of new union, family, happiness for you. You know, if your dream was to have your own family, be married, you know, have the whole thing, the whole shebang, I do see that coming in, and it's because you know your value. It's because you are living in your value and you're not going to be settling for any less. For a lot of you, it is coming to an alignment with yourself, okay? Being very balanced, your yin and your yang. And as a result of that, you could just be attracting a lot of good, fruitful relationships, working partnerships, partnerships where people are going to be wanting to work with you in order to get to some sort of common goal, you know, to thrive, for things to grow. Your business could be growing at this time, and it's because of the partnerships that you're attracting in your life. When you know your value, it has a knock-on effect to what you manifest for yourself. And I do see a lot of happiness coming at the end of that rainbow. Honestly, you just needed to know your value. Wherever you are on this timeline, this is what I see. Geminis, Librans, and Aquarians. I love this for you. Let's pull you some closing messages to finish the reading. Let's use these. This is the Soul's Journey Tarot Oracles. Doubt. I release the need to know all the answers. I do feel like there's an element of surrender that you've had to do in order to go on this, or you will, okay? And it's scary, you know? It's not easy to do that. It's not easy to get into that mindset of letting things go, things that we are familiar with. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone. Sometimes in order to get to this place as well, what I will say from experience, okay, as well as just what I'm reading here as well, combined, you know, there's a certain element of being resistant to letting things go due to being very comfortable, or the fear of being on your own. But sometimes, you know, certain journeys we do have to take alone for the bigger picture, the bigger outcome. Sometimes we need to go within. Sometimes we need to spend time by ourselves in order to create an environment that is healthy, to be able to combine with relationships that are more in alignment with us, okay? It's lonely at the top, as they say. It's lonely sometimes going through that dark night of the soul, really getting to the nooks and the crannies of why we feel the way that we feel, why we're doing the way that we're doing, why people treat us the way that they do. And for a lot of us, it's something to do with ourselves. And when we start to alter and we start to grow and we start to change how we look at things and change what we put up with, if you like, and, you know, relationships that we give to and what we choose to not give to and what we choose to have around us and what we choose not to, you know, sometimes there's a purpose for the short term alone time. You know, it doesn't mean you're going to be by yourself forever, but what it does mean is when you are around people, eventually those people are going to be the right people for you, and it's because you've done the work. Okay, keep that in mind. Success. The rainbow. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And for you, air signs, I do feel like there's an element of knowing your value and loving on yourself in order to create the environment for love to come in. Reciprocal, healthy love. Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself, and that is what it's about. Okay, that is exactly what it is about. Looking at the bigger picture. Air signs, I hope you enjoyed the reading and took a message from this reading. Thank you for watching. Please like the video, share the video, and subscribe if you are new here. And until next time, air signs, I'm wishing you a lovely weekend, and I will see you soon. You take care. Mwah. Bye.